Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? Ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. But my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There, you're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty, Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart. You in cold marble. No! Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, and I'll bring her to Coldstream Prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
No!
That's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
How long is it going to take, Captain? Your horse is going.
How many times have I looked at that sky? Like everything just changed. Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Royal Protector.
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye. These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos. Traitors.
Throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers. Assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. Ramses once hosted the...
Did you hear that? What? Damn! Who is...
Senseless slaughter.
Strike it! Kill her!
At your command!
She's a bastard imposter! She has...
No! Damn it!
You deserve that, Ramsey. father. I don't know how, but I'll make this right. I promise. This won't leave my hand again.
She's back. I'll find her.
Anton Sokolov made this lock. I better take these. The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. I have a feeling I'll need these. Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. What do I have to do to help my father? What do I have to become? Traitorous dog.
Wait.
I need to find a ship. The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
The former Empress, Emily Caldwin, has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason.
Hey, who is... This won't take long.
to all citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin... Hello? Oh, shit. Damn it! Don't go anywhere! I'll kill you for that! You little shit! Road is blocked by... Out of the move.
Gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Take this! Come on! Hang on here! Strike me then! What happened here? Damn you! You sure I saw someone? It's the Empress! Former Empress, I mean. Let's finish this. Hey, where do you think you're going? Here you are. It's you and me now. You're dead.
Captain Ramsey's been so industrious. But I need a ship.
Think you're being... Someone's asking for trouble over there.
Is there any chance? Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yes, I'm ready. Am I still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd. What is this place? Where am I?
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become? 15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
Burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence with could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out. But I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire. Once proud, but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
You're up.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There are reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready. There are a few black market shops scattered across the city. Brisk trades in bullets and knives these days.
The jewel of the South. My father's birthplace.
Things are falling apart and the Grand Guard is roughing up strangers on sight. Avoid them. Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Take you to Addermeyer by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermeyer. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermeyer, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermeyer. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca,
Which ship
stranger.
is that out there? You know the skipper?
Ooh, somebody's packing well.
Hello there.
You know that was supposed to go to us. What if...
Hi. Fellow Serkonan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement.
Spooky, someone grabbing people off the street. What do they want? Hopefully they just leave me alone.
the former Empress, Emily Baldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Otano.
Hey, come here.
Stopping and questioning
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Your face is no concern of mine. News isn't good, they say. They should do like me. Never read it. I'll take that deal. You won't regret it. Glad we could do business. Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. I shouldn't deal with strangers.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and...
No!
What?
I'm being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
Choice. Wait. It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next?
A ball of light from the time of the rat plague.
Smell the stench of the void. There is something perverse in this place.
I've seen cities go bad before.
Conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only...
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
limits. The Abbey. Be wary for the agents on the outside. And save your... Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft a tale. A decade and a half old.
Someone's not feeling well.
Shame on you! Let's see what you've got!
Worse to have the knowledge of construction materials scattered across the island. The metals used to make are unusually rare. The techniques that apply heresy on you.
Holy shit! Who are you? Stop!
She's bleeding! Finish her!
Finish her! That's it! Let's go!
All right! How dare you!
Assemble them in secret.
I will kill you for that! I'll cure the world from the likes of you. No way! Ever vigilant, but pictures. Me. Taunts me. I will not give in.
Somebody's not feeling well.
I lost her.
They will rise
What
up
happened
among
here?
you like a virulent swarm, devouring everything wherever they go, even filth.
One of us is down!
Someone! Anyone!
Blood flies are disgusting this year. What's
I'll
next?
find you, you know.
To make a man crazy.
Come on, I don't have time for games. What's going on here? Somebody's down! He's down! We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so the others will not lose their way. Anyone here? Show yourself!
Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
I'll feed you to the hounds.
What?
One way it's the Abbey. Every man and his people got to listen. They never do. It drives me mad.
Give it up for good. Better off in the void than another day like that.
I'm tired. How long, my dearest? How long must I endure in this shadow state?
Someone.
Better have a look.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, little shit!
You aren't going anywhere.
Addermeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute. More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
Dust District if you're looking for action, Sergeant.
No thanks, ma'am. That's...
One of us is down. What? I hit. Somebody's down. No! You won't get away! Damn you! It's you and me now. What's going on here?
No weapon.
I don't like that. Better have a look. Come on! Back here! Back for... Huh? What? Someone's not feeling well. I need help!
For a second. Listen to Mom and become a hairdresser.
Someone there?
Not like that. Let her have a look. Let her escape! Protect your captain! No! I'm with you. Aha! He's headed for it. No, you shouldn't!
The killer got another one.
I'll be wiping off your blood,
coward!
No!